Hi, everybody. This is Alexis. It is Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock. This is our March Madness for my Zoom live crew workout group. I'm calling it March Madness, obviously, because it's March, but because this is our anniversary month. We started doing these Zoom workouts exactly a year ago at the end of this month. So I'm going to be doing these short workouts along with my Zoom workouts to get to 150 recorded workouts up on YouTube by the end of the month. So all you need is some floor space. You don't need any weights. We're going to be focusing on slower movement and really focusing on that center core. So if you're not warm, sorry, but this isn't going to be something that you should have been warmed up for anyway. You don't have to worry about that. Whenever I announce it, I will post it on Facebook as well as on our chat. And I will tell you if you should warm up beforehand. So for Thursday, we are going to be doing, what did I write down? I forgot now. Oh, I know. We're going to be focusing on lunges, just lunging for 20 minutes. So you will definitely want to be warmed up for that. Okay, so everybody down on the ground. We're going to just start with some core activation work to get started. So set your watches if you have it. We're going to go for 20 minutes and then we'll be done. And then you can go on with your workout and do something else. Okay, so we're going to start out sitting upright. Roll your hips forward, pushing that chest forward. Heels are down on the ground, toes are up. And then let your body come out like a recliner, but with a straight spine. And hold the hands out. We're going to get some core activation in here. Start activating those abdominals. If you feel this in your back, you can tuck a little bit more through the abs and hold. We just want to get those abs to wake up and hold. Don't forget to breathe. You should be bracing your abdominals, bracing from the back all the way around. Okay, so now we're going to start with a tiny crunch. You're going to take that belly button and you're going to push it to the floor as you lift your chest toward your knees. So you're just going to bend right at that center of the abdominals. So I'm rolling my hips and forcing my mid-spine toward the floor. It should force you to exhale. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up with a straight spine. So we're not just collapsing into this. Straighten the legs out, releasing those hip flexors. And same angle. Now your legs are straight. That spine is still straight. Abs are engaged. You're going to feel it in the hip flexors, but not as bad as with the knees bent. Push those legs down. And hold. Breathe. Notice my heels are off the floor. Well, on Facebook you can't see my feet, but that's okay. My legs are locked, so my heels are actually up off the floor. Get ready to do those little pulses again. And 3, 2, 1, and crunch. Roll. It's a lot harder to roll your hips now, but you can still push that belly button down. Breathe, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Relax those shoulders, let those shoulders down. Now we're going to roll and touch the mid-spine to the floor. Keeping the spine nice and tall, you're going to roll from the hips, reaching the low spine toward the floor. Then you're going to hit the mid-spine and the bottom of the shoulder blades, and then roll back up with control. Nice and slow. Keeping those legs locked down. Just gonna scoot into the frame better. There we go. Up and down. Nice and controlled. Inhale at the top. Exhale down. You want to exhale through the hardest part of the move. So that's at the very bottom to right where you're starting to come up. Nice and controlled. We're also trying to round out that flat spot in our spine. A lot of people have a flat spot right above their hips, or right between their hips actually, and above the coccyx. And we want to get some spinal articulation. So this is really good for trying to round that out. If you feel like you're getting to a point and then you plop, it probably means that your spine is a little stiff and needs some articulation. So this is a good way to get that moving. 5 more. Okay, I can't even count to 5. I lost track. I think we have 2 more. 2 more. It's pretty bad when you can't count to 5. And sit up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to take one leg. It's going to come with us as we roll down. The other leg is staying glued, locked down. So you're going to come down. That hip is locked. Come down. You're going to find these a little easier. You can alternate legs because now you have a lever to get you up. Try not to swing the leg though to get up. Try to use the core to control that movement. I'm not going up that high because I don't want to lose that bracing in the abs by stacking my legs straight up and letting my abs relax. Three more. 2. Last one. On each side. Nice. Bring the legs in, relax those hips. Push down on the knees, open those hip flexors. So the hip flexors that always tend to hurt right in here, those are attached to part of your core. So when you think of your core, don't think of just your stomach. It is, your core is actually this, it's called the box of power. It starts about the mid quads. So your legs are part of it. It comes up and it goes all the way from the chest. So your core is actually this whole power center of your body. So hip flexors, quads, hamstrings, glutes, pelvic floor, all that are part of your core. Okay, so everybody down. We're going to lay all the way down. Same type of activation before we get real difficult. Lay your head down. Hands are up. We're going to crunch up and hold, and then we're going to slowly lower. So we're not coming up real high, but you're going to come up, hold, push that belly button down, and then slowly lower. Come on up, and slowly lower. Up, and lower. So I'm pushing that spine into the mat. Getting those shoulders up off the floor. Don't cram your neck. Keep your neck nice and long. excuse me. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands go behind the head, legs come up to tabletop. This is not tabletop. This is not tabletop. Tabletop knees are at 90 degrees and your hips are at about 90 degrees. That is tabletop. Holding your head up off the ground, elbows are wide. Your abs are already working here. Now, if you feel a gap in your spine and the floor, round your back a little bit. That might raise your legs up. And now we're going to crunch. Up, slowly. This is not your regular crunch. Slow and controlled, really pushing that belly button down. I'm not pulling on my head. I'm supporting my neck with my hands, keeping the elbows out wide. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Extend one leg straight out. The other leg can drop, so it's more of a bicycle. Lift the leg up to the point where your back is flat, and then bring it down to the point where your back is still flat on the ground. If you come down and your back arches, you've gone too low. So start up high, bring it down to where it's comfortable, lift the chest, lift the shoulder blades off the ground and hold. Everything should be working here. My straight leg is tight, my bent leg is tight, my abs are pushed down, my chest is tight, my shoulder blades. Only thing that's relaxed is my neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg up. Relax the foot. Relax both feet. You can even roll your ankles out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, point, and bring that leg down and hold. You might be able to hear shaking in my voice. Everything on me is shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg up. Relax the feet. One more time on this side. Make sure that spine is flat on the floor. Point the toes. Tighten the leg and lower. Lift the chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. You can rest your head on the floor. Pull the knees in. You should have felt that in 2 points, either right at the rib cage, right under the ribs, or possibly one low point and one high point from that stretch and that pull. Hands go behind the head, legs come up, tabletop, extend the other leg up, point the toe, tighten the other leg, and lower to your comfort level, and hold. Three, 2, 1. Raise the leg, relax the feet, relax the legs. You can set your head down. Here we go. Point, tighten everything up, super tight. Round that back, push that spine in, lower the leg, and hold. Starting with 10. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Relax. Whew. One more. Point. Lift the shoulders. Lower that leg. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Grab those knees, palm into the chest. So now that we've done some core stabilizing, we're going to get some movement in here now. So legs back to tabletop, we'll go on to bicycle. Now this is not your average flopping, dead bug looking bicycle. So I want you to really focus on each move, twist without pushing off the shoulder blade. So you're going to reach and twist. I am not pushing off the shoulder blade. I am lifting my chest from my abdominals. And switch. 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 And pick up the pace. Switch. Switch. Back and forth. Go. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees up. Lower the head for a second. Reach the hands up and reach towards your heels now. Similar movement, no head support. We're going to tap our toes to the floor. Knees are in tabletop. Remember, they're not scrunched in, they're out in a nice 90-degree angle. Tap the foot and reach the chest up. Tap the foot and reach the chest up. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. I'm getting a cramp in my toe. So I'm slowly, a little bit rolling up my shoulders. I can't even talk. Rolling my shoulders up off the ground just a little bit when I reach that foot toward the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the legs up. Hold the chest up. Shoulder blades off the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay the head down on the hands. Raise the legs up. Now, I don't want to see this wobbly legs. I want you to straighten your legs, lock them out. Lock them out so much that your feet slightly turn out. I don't know if you can see my feet turning out, but no bent knees, none of this. Lock those legs out. Lift the chest, lift the shoulders off the ground, and slowly lower the legs to the point that your back stays flat. If you feel your back arch, stop. Go only to the point where you can keep your back glued to the floor and then come back up. Keep those legs super tight and locked. Support the head. Everything else in the body is tight. The neck is relaxed. Now, if this is too difficult, you can go with touching the toes and the knees bent. but you don't want to collapse that tabletop. So you want to keep that angle exactly at 90 degrees the whole time. This tends to lift the low back off the floor. I don't know why, it makes your back arch a little bit more, so you really got to push that spine down. 5 more. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. Bring it up, knees into the chest. Nice job. We got 1 minute to go. We're going to go a little over today because we're going to do the 100. So the 100, it's a Pilates move. You can keep the feet down on the ground. You're going to lock those legs out. Again, lock them super tight. You're going to reach your body towards your heels and hold. You're bracing in the abdominals. That's position 1. You can also do it from here with the knees at tabletop, right here. But legs are not floppy. They are locked tight together. Legs are locked, feet are pointed, quads and glutes are tight here. That's your second option. Next, you can go up. You can hold here, everything nice and tight, or anywhere in between. So we're holding for 10. Ready? Find your position, everybody up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So the 100, you pulse your arms, but it's so hard just keeping your body nice and tight that I didn't want to throw that in, not that it's a difficult move. Okay, find your position again. We're doing that 3 more times. Make sure your back is flat, hands are down and out, chest is up, legs in the position you want them in, and go. 10, 9, you can pulse if you want. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. So doing the 100 makes you tighten that entire core that we were talking about, that box of power. It's your whole middle section of your being. Everybody's legs up, whatever position you want. Lift the chest, abs are tucked in, belly button pushing down into the spine. Lower the legs to your position and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. 1 more time. Legs up. This one's coming faster, not as long of a rest. Lower the legs to where you want them and go. 20, 19, 18. I'll stop counting so I don't torture you. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Whew. Nice little ab workout. Flip it over onto your tummy. Roll over onto your shoulders. Let your abdominals just collapse into the floor. Feet are flat. Bring the chest down, hands go, actually elbows go next to the chest. Press up into baby cobra. Lift the chin, pulling through the abdominals from the pelvic bone all the way up into the chin. And lower, hands go to the chest. Go up only as high as you can keep your pelvis on the floor. Press up into cobra. So I have to go to there because my pelvis wants to come up off the floor. Lift the chin, push up a little higher, get that back to articulate. Opening up the inside front of the spine, push up a little higher, and push back into child's pose. Great job today, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thursday, we will be focusing on lunges. And next Tuesday, we're going to be focusing on obliques. So these are things that we don't always get to on a focus level in our classes. So next Tuesday will be obliques. Thursday will be, sorry, I'm looking at both cameras. Thursday will be lunges. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye. We lost Lori.
Noticed that. I think we lost her towards the very
Well,
end, though.
What happened? Oh, it's in my ear. Sorry, I was like, what is that noise? It was me talking in my earbud. How was that?
It was hard, but I'm not a good ab person.
I can't hear you.
But damn. Oh,
your
hear
mic
me
is
now?
on,
I'm
but I don't
unmuted.
hear you.
I don't know why. It says I'm
That's
unmuted.
weird. I don't hear you at all. Let me see if, oh, you know why? I think my speaker is on. Okay, now talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sorry. My speaker was on this thing, which I don't know why it does that.
No, what I was saying is Lori was on most of the time. She got off towards the very end.
Yeah.
So, but it was hard. I'm not a good ab person. I have really weak abs. So that was hard, but it's okay. You did really good.
Oh, thank you. Well, I wanted to do something that was, because when we do our other classes, everybody wants cardio and fast, and then we do abs and we go real fast. So I wanted to do something we normally don't do, but something that people could really feel if they do it. You really feel the abdominal grab. So that's what I wanted to do. So those are the kinds of things I'm going to do in these little 20-minute segments. Because then even when I don't know what I want to do, I could throw this up and do it.
Yeah. No, it was perfect. It was perfect. I liked it. I did a 10-minute Peloton climb before. So I'm like, okay, I'm good for the day. And I'm sore right here from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I woke up really sore in my, like across the upper part of my back and my right here, my lats. Yeah.
I'm right here.
Super sore.
No, I liked yesterday's workout a lot.
Doing those kind of works like we did on Monday, again, it's not that fast. But I think we all need that. We've all been doing that so long. We need something different. And that's why I'm like, well, I don't know if everyone's going to like the slower pace, but the isolated work I think is good. So.
No, I love it because we're still doing it on Friday where we're doing the Tabata or the HIIT. So, it's good to change it up. I mean, you know that.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are even like going on hikes now and going on walks or going on runs because the weather's so nice now. And a lot of people are going into the gym now. So we've lost a lot of people that are going to the gym, but I mean, I don't know if they're going to the Y or where they're going, but I know they're going into gyms now. Although I don't know if Deanne's is back teaching. I haven't seen anything online.
Yeah, Deanne's is at, she's still teaching.
Well, I know, but she was exposed or she had COVID, one of the two.
Oh, I did not know that. Well, I just saw a post she did yesterday and she was teaching in the post.
Okay, so then she must be back. But a couple weeks ago, she posted, well, it was bound to happen. We go to church, the kids go to school. I'm around all these people all the time. And she goes, I'm not worried about ourselves. I'm just worried about infecting other people. So I don't know if they had it or if they were exposed. But can you imagine that, how they do all those group pictures?
Oh, yeah, I'm not into it.
I don't get that at all. And she has never stopped. And so I'm surprised it took so long for her to get it. But so I'm glad if she's back and she's better and whatever. So.
Yeah, that's what I saw her with. Well, she was probably exposed because the Chaldeans, I know that she does, they had a huge like super spreader
Right.
party.
Right.
And I know because some of the people she trains were at that party.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it all just kind of trickled. And then, if you're saying she got it a couple weeks ago, that kind of all, kind of aligned with the date that this whole
Right.
super spreader thing happened. So, but most of the Chaldeans out there have got it because they don't give a care. They don't care. They're still doing their big 40th birthday parties and they're getting together for their card nights and stuff. I'm like, you guys are nuts.
When all the old men that all congregate, it's not just Chaldeans, it's like all, in El Cajon and stuff. I don't go down there anymore because I'm not, but a girlfriend of mine's like, oh my God, they're all still sitting out there in the park benches all together. So.
Yeah. So you gotta go get them immunized.
You know what though? That's the herd mentality. The herd mentality is the ones that are weak are the ones that are gonna survive are gonna survive.
Are your parents getting the shots?
They have both got their first. They're getting their next shot, I think, next week. And Gil, or next week or in 2 weeks. And Gil gets his final shot next week. He was supposed to get it Friday, but I think he got moved to next Wednesday or something like that.
Okay. And I took my parents a couple weeks ago. They go March 18th for their second one. So I'm just hoping they don't get sick or anything because I hear a lot of stuff after the second shot. So
yeah. Well, a girlfriend of mine told me, she goes, you take care of your parents. I go, well, not really, because they're very independent. But she goes, you can ask your doctor for a note to get a shot because your parents are at a certain age. So you and I both could do that. I was going to look into it.
Yeah, it's called
and another girlfriend of mine told me. And so Jen Casamasima sent me the link of what you fill out to request it. So if you want it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, and I think they call it a care for caregivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see how the Johnson & Johnson shot is because that's just a one-time shot.
Well, and I was telling Gil last night, I'm like, okay, they're saying take whatever shot you can, and the Johnson & Johnson is not quite as effective, but it will save you from dying and it will save you from severe symptoms. They should give those to everybody that's under the age of 50 because they're the stronger group. So, get that to the people that are younger that don't need the stronger dose, and save the stronger one for people that are more immune suppressed, have underlying health issues and stuff, and that are older population. He goes, why didn't they think of that? I'm like, I don't know, nobody asked me.
I just want all the teachers to get it so the teachers feel safe going back. So my kids now this week just started 2 days a week. Today's Tuesday, it's their first day where they're going back now 2 days a week. And it's only for 3 hours. I have to pick them up at 11:15.
It's like daycare.
That's what I call it. I tell them, I said, your little cousin goes to daycare longer than you do. So, oh well, it is what it is. We'll take what we can get, right?
Yeah. Well, I gotta go. Gil's waiting for me to go on a walk. So.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
No problem. Thanks again.
Bye.